ARHartie, blogger and joy strategist from chasing-joy.com. And today's video is kind of, I'll call it, it's TTC related. It's not exactly an update. I know you guys are dying for an update, but you know my videos are delayed. So I know you want to know what happened with the transfer, but my videos are delayed for a couple of reasons. One, so that I can, mentally, emotionally digest whatever has occurred. And also to build in time to tell my family and close friends anything important before I tell the internet. So I appreciate you guys' patience along the way. But I wanted to do a video to share what... Sorry, I feel like I'm fighting the light. Baby Joy Chaser has destroyed all my blinds, and so the sun is just coming in crazy. But I wanted to do a video showing you guys all of the medications and supplements that I am currently taking as part of, these were the things that I was taking to prepare for embryo transfer, that I've continued to take, and things that I'm still taking now post embryo transfer. So I'm trying not to mess my camera up here, but on this side, see all these things? These are all of the over-the-counter drugs. And on this side are the prescriptions. And Buttercup has just decided to join me. Hello. Hi. You heard me talking, so you had to come join the video? You did. Okay, so I wanted to do the video because I feel like the last video that I talked about supplements was years ago, and that was when I was preparing for IVF, and those supplements were a little different because for preparing for IVF, I was taking two main things that were different. I was taking ubiquinol, which I forget what else it's called. I don't know. I know there's ubiquinol and ubiquinine. I think ubiquinol was the more potent one, or the one that's more easily digestible. I was taking that, and I was taking DHEA to prepare for transfer. Those were over-the-counter supplements to help with egg quality. Since I was just doing, that's what I was taking to prepare for IVF years ago. And those supplements help with egg quality. This time around, prayerfully, I'm only doing an embryo transfer, and I'm not having to start from scratch with an IVF or, God forbid, back to IUI. So the supplements are different. I was more focused on like my body right now, as opposed to trying to improve my egg quality. So I'll start with the basics, a prenatal. I like this one, this Rainbow Light. It has, the folic acid, which is the main thing that women of childbearing age need in case you were to be pregnant unexpectedly. You want to be taking that folic acid in the very beginning of your pregnancy. So this is a good prenatal. When I was pregnant the first time, I remember doing a quiz that would kind of judge how well your prenatal was based off of what it was composed of. And I remember getting this one scored like an A-, I think. So I was happy with that. They also make this in mini tablets where you have to take 3 per day instead of like the one huge. This pill is huge. It's like a horse pill. You can see that. You see how big that is? That's like big as like the tip, bigger than the tip of my finger. So it's huge, and sometimes I do have trouble swallowing it. So I might switch to the mini, but you just take 3 instead of 1. But they're still big. I think all prenatals are big, right? But it's easier to swallow because it's thinner. But anyway, I do the Rainbow Light, and then I do vitamin D. And I think I did a video at the beginning of this journey for baby number 2 where I was saying don't be like me. So this, I'm going to say disclaimer, I am not a medical professional. Do not start taking anything because I'm taking it. If anything, this might be things you might want to discuss with your own doctor. And definitely don't be like me, because I do not take the recommended dosage of things, of these over-the-counter things. I don't necessarily. So for like the vitamin D, because I know I had a deficiency, and I know the first time around they had me taking like a crazy high amount, I just grab a handful, like 4 or 5 of these, and take them every day. Actually, I should split this up into night and day. So at night, I take the prenatal, I take the vitamin D. I also take vitamin E. I take one of these. Vitamin E, it says supports your heart, your cardiovascular, heart, cardiovascular, and immune health. So I take vitamin E, and I take fish oil. Fish oil, I didn't even realize it said take 2. I only been taking 1, and so I'm not going to rock the boat. I continue to just take 1 of these at night. This is another one that helps with the heart. You guys know my heart is in good health. I'm claiming that, and the cardiologist said I'm fine, but I do have that racing heart issue, so I am conscious of wanting to improve my heart health. So I do the fish oil and the vitamin E. Now, for other over-the-counter supplements, now this is still at night, right? So before bed, I'm taking these. And it's usually not too long after I've eaten, because I know vitamins work better like with food than on an empty stomach, because they digest better. I think some of these vitamins need other nutrients in your system to break down properly. So then I take vitamin C. So you guys could tell I take gummies for things when I can. I might have to cut that out down the line. If successful pregnancy results in gestational diabetes like it did with baby Joy Chaser, then I might have to switch off of gummies, because they do have sugars and carbs. Anyway, vitamin C, this says take 3. I never realized it says take 3. I usually take 1 or 2 of these a day. I feel just like a little vitamin C bonus doesn't hurt, especially like in COVID times. It's good to, boost your immunity. I don't know what else it says. Yeah, just as immune support. Then I also take turmeric, which I learned was good for inflammation. And so I do have some inflammation issues, not related to fertility, but I get that plantar fasciitis. And then it just seems like my joints do flare up quickly. If I gain any weight, or if I exercise too hard or something. So I did start taking turmeric for inflammation, and I figured that couldn't hurt anything related to TTC or embryo transfer. So I've been taking that. I do typically take 2. It says take 2, I take 2. And I take that at night. So those are all the over-the-counter things that I take at night. Now, what else do I take at night? I take my Estradiol, which I think I've mentioned, but I didn't show you guys before. Really, really teeny blue pill. I wish that the I'm drawing a blank. The prenatal, I wish the prenatal could be that small. So I take the Estradiol. They still have me doing 2 vaginally each day, and then 3 times a day by mouth. I actually need to take this now. Now that I'm talking about it. And I have a diet. So I'm like, I don't have water next to me. I have some diet ginger ale. So I actually take that Estradiol at night and in the morning. And then I'm taking the metformin. These are big pills too. And I take 3 of these. And I would say I take these somewhere between night and early morning. Kind of depending on what's going on, because they have been known to upset my stomach. So sometimes I don't take them at night if I know I have to go to a doctor's appointment or something first thing in the morning, because I don't want to have diarrhea. But then sometimes I'll take them early morning if I know I'm going to be kind of home in the afternoon, because it does take a little while, but it can really upset my stomach. But I am still taking those. I at one point was pre-diabetic. I think my last test for it, I was borderline pre-diabetic, but it does help with fertility and keeping the blood sugars, I guess, from interfering. So I'm doing the metformin. And then, so that's it for like at night. And then in the morning, I'm taking the Estradiol again, but then I take Synthroid. This is a small pill, which I'm thankful of. Little teeny, mine is a purple pill. I'm on 75 of that. When I was trying to get pregnant the first go around, they discovered that I have a very, very mild thyroid issue. Technically, my thyroid numbers come back within the normal range, though I think they need to adjust these ranges because my tests come back simultaneously in the normal range for a healthy adult woman. However, they come back, I'm trying to remember the phrasing. I'm going to say subpar, but that's not the correct phrasing. But they come back subpar or not ideal for pregnancy. But a normal adult woman of childbearing years should not have any medical tests that make pregnancy not ideal and have that still be considered normal. So to me, it doesn't make sense. But yeah, so my test came back normal for an adult healthy woman, but not good enough to try and get pregnant. So I've been on Synthroid for years now. And it gets adjusted as needed. I have to take that on an empty stomach. So take that in the morning. I'll either take it first or second. If I take it second, it's usually like an hour or so after the other things. So the other things that I'm taking, these are over the counter. So I'm taking the estrogen in the morning. And then I also take a over-the-counter allergy relief. So it's kind of like the Claritin, but not the Claritin D, like the regular Claritin 24. Yeah, this is the 24. Little teeny small pill. And a baby aspirin. So I did the baby aspirin the first go around in the embryo transfer that resulted in baby joy chaser. And I was also taking the antihistamine Claritin the first go around baby joy chaser. So I took those again for this shot, with the idea being to quiet my histamines down, my allergic reaction type stuff, and add low dose aspirin is like a very mild blood thinner. So just things to like keep my body like calm and quiet and make the blood flow easier. And then last but not least, I do take the metoprolol as needed. This is the medicine for like the racing heart incidents. So this is just like as needed, teeny pill. So that's it, guys. I don't know if that's helpful or insightful or just me oversharing and y'all don't care and you just wish I would hurry up and get to the results of the the embryo transfer. I know, I'm sorry. So I'm sorry if this video was disappointing or annoying, but I felt like I hadn't done a video sharing my medicines and vitamins for a while, so I figured I would do it now. So let me know in the comments if this was helpful, or I guess if it was boring outside of just wanting to know about the transfer. What kind of videos would you like to see from me? What kind of updates would you like on baby Joy Chaser? I am planning to do an update on him being 3.5 now and just what he's up to and how he's doing. I need to do I need to do a potty training update for you guys. So if you didn't like this, tell me what you would like better. Okay. And if you did like this, if this was okay, then I appreciate it. Give the video a thumbs up. If this was helpful in any way, let me know. And so for the emoji at the end, right? So if you watch all the way to the end, I appreciate you and I'm thankful. And I'm going to ask you guys to continue to pray for me in this journey for baby number 2. That God hears our prayers, even though, my videos are delayed. He knows exactly how to apply our prayers. And if you watch to the end, please you put up the emoji of the little pill. I think there's like a little pill emoji that you can put in the comments. So anyway, that's all for now. Thanks for watching. Bye.